Happy Halloween. So today we are going to have some fun. Jeremy got in my inbox yesterday and wanted to know how to promote an event with my poor man's Facebook strategy. And so I'm going to walk him through that. And also I figured, if I'm going to walk him through it, I might as well walk all of you guys through it too. So if you're not taking notes, as always, I have a cheat sheet. So if you want the cheat sheet in the spirit of Halloween, let me know your favorite Halloween movie below, because we've got to get into that spirit of Halloween. It's so much fun. And so I decided that's how I'm going to make you guys comment today. So if you want the cheat sheet, you got to comment with your favorite Halloween movie. But good morning. My name is Laurel Porte. I'm your favorite social media strategist, bringing you nothing but value. No fluff, no BS, straight up strategies that you can implement after watching every single one of my videos. And today, Jeremy, you are getting your question answered. How do you promote a Facebook event or any other type of event using my poor man's Facebook ad strategy of $5 a day? I'm going to walk you and everyone else through that. And as always, again, if you want the cheat sheet, comment with your favorite Halloween movie. Happy Halloween. Last night I was all revved up. I watched the Garfield Halloween special for the first time in years. I freaking loved it. It made me feel like I was a kid again. And so that's probably my favorite Halloween special going on right now. I did watch the Hey, It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. So much fun. I do love a good horror movie though, let me tell you. I did watch Hereditary a couple of days ago, and I'm not quite sure that I understood how that movie even ended, or what was going on by the end of the movie. But I mean, the beginning was pretty good, in my opinion. So basically, I'm gonna go over the strategy that I use whenever I'm promoting events. And this doesn't matter whether it is a Facebook event, or if it's an Eventbrite, if it's a meetup, I use this same tactic. And again, you can do it with the poor man's Facebook ad strategy, $5 a day, $10 a day, $20 a day. So I'm gonna walk you guys through how I do this. And so I always start off with a teaser video, okay? I know a lot of you guys are so scared to utilize Facebook video, but guys, it is the best way to pull a custom audience when you don't have an email list, when you don't have visitors to your website. A video is the best way to pre-qualify people before sending them to something else, okay? Now you can use a photo, you can use, whatever type of carousel ad, you could use a photo, you could even use a plain post. But guys, let me tell you why video is so important when I start off here. And this is what I start off with. I do a teaser video, right? Like the event is coming up. It's 4 to 2 weeks away. And that is whenever I start promoting. 4 weeks to 2 weeks away, because we want to give Facebook enough time to find people who are going to be interested in your event. Now you can try to do this last minute, but you're going to have a really hard time trying to pull that custom audience together. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with a teaser video, okay? And it's gonna contain all of the highlights of what your event is about. Now, what you're gonna do in the Facebook ad copy is you're going to highlight, if you like X, Y, and Z, right? If it's an event that no one has ever heard of, what type of event can you compare it to? Like let's say you are a local band, right? A lot of local bands hit me up on how to promote their events. And so I'm like, okay, if you're a local band, a lot of people probably still don't know who you are, so you're still in your brand awareness phase, but what type of popular band do you sound like that you can, pull from that popular band's audience? And so it's the same thing when you're promoting an event. What can you compare your event to that is something that a lot of people are going to have heard of before? And so you can write that in the ad copy, say, hey, if you like Coachella, you're gonna love this music festival, 20 local bands, if you like the White Stripes, if you like, the Yeah Yeah Yeahs and stuff like that. But if you're like trying to, promote your like church bazaar and stuff like that, the same thing applies. Like, what are the highlights that you're gonna have at your church bazaar? Is it gonna be like bingo? Is it gonna have, I don't know, gumbo? In Louisiana, we serve a lot of good gumbo. You want to highlight whatever your event is going to be showcasing. And then this is the secret sauce, guys. What you're going to do is have people comment for an early bird RSVP coupon, okay? So you're gonna give everyone who comments on the video an early bird RSVP coupon that's going to give them some kind of discount into that event, okay? So after you do that, you're gonna run that event for about 4 to 2 weeks ahead of the event, okay? Now, let me explain this. If you do this with a photo, it's going to work kind of the same way, but there's a little extra step. So with videos, you can choose people who have engaged with your page in a certain amount of days, right? I'm sorry, let me backtrack. If you post a video, you can target people who have, watched your video 50% or more of the time, up to 95% of the time, right? That's why I like using videos. You can actually target a specific audience with a video, okay? So let's say we are promoting a speaker event, right? It's a motivational, life-changing event, okay? So what we're gonna do is, hey, you love Tony Robbins type stuff, come to our event. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna target Tony Robbins people with this, type video. Now, what sweetens the deal about using video is that you've already targeted Tony Robbins' audience, and those people who are watching the highlights of your video are obviously interested in your event. So when you use video, you kind of sweeten the deal because, one, you're pulling from a targeted audience, and then you're pulling from a custom audience to send people to that event. Okay, now don't worry, I have a cheat sheet for this. If you guys want the cheat sheet, if you're not writing all of this stuff down, comment with your favorite Halloween movie and I will make sure that you get the cheat sheet after this lesson. And so that's why I love utilizing video, because you can utilize all of the people who have watched your video for 10 seconds, for 25% of the time, 50% of the time. I like creating custom audiences of people who have watched my videos. Now, when you use photos in a PPE type situation for this, all you can do is create a custom audience of people who have engaged with your entire page, not like specific posts. And so that's why I really, really love utilizing Facebook video. And guys, you need to get used to utilizing Facebook video, because you can do so much more with a Facebook video and pulling different custom audiences than you can just with regular posts, okay? So after we've done this, okay, can you guys read this? Okay, good, it's the right way. I was worried that it was gonna be backwards. So once you have the teaser video, in the ad copy, you're gonna give the highlights of the event, and then you're gonna offer an early bird RSVP offer. So you're gonna get people to comment in order to get some kind of coupon, so that you're gonna give them some kind of discount to the event. And then when you promote the event, now this could be a Facebook event, or this could be an Eventbrite event. I have a client who is, we're promoting her local meetup this exact same way. And so what you're gonna do is you're just going to post the link, like it's kind of like a lead ad, right? You're gonna do, you could do traffic if you wanted to. I like to pull it from, of course, if you're doing traffic, we're gonna pull the custom audience of people who have engaged with this video. And so basically we're gonna do a traffic campaign of people who have watched a certain percentage of this video. And then I'm going to make a lookalike audience of people who have also watched, a lookalike audience of the people who have watched this video for a certain amount of time. And then we are going to pull them to this Facebook event traffic ad campaign for $5 to $20 a day, depending on your budget. You can do $100 a day. It just depends. Like I said, this is the poor man's Facebook strategy. So we're doing the poor man's Facebook strategy. So we're gonna have $5 to $20 a day. And we're going to be shooting that to a custom audience. We're gonna do 2 ad sets. We're gonna do the ad set of the custom audience of people who have watched this video, and we're gonna do a custom audience of a lookalike audience of people who have watched this video. I've been using this strategy for almost a year now. It works every single time. You just have to give yourself ample time enough to, create that video, enough time to actually post the video, and let Facebook find the right audience for that video. So keep that in mind, especially when whenever you're posting that highlight video. What you want to do is make sure that if no one's ever heard of your type of event, that you are reminding people, hey, if you like Tony Robbins and total mindset events, then this local event is for you. And then you can pull Tony Robbins, an ad set from Tony Robbins' audience, right? If you're teaching people how to do Facebook ads from start to finish, so I'm gonna tell you guys my secret sauce. So whenever I do my local workshops here to local business owners, this is what I do. I create a video inviting people, hey, I'm gonna show you guys how to create a Facebook ad from start to finish. Here's the first lesson that you need to know right now. And then I do a small lesson that gets them into my workshop. Now, who do I target? I target people who are admins of a Facebook business page, right? Because admins of a Facebook business page are more than likely going to be a small audience, a small business owner audience who want to know how to run Facebook ads, right? Because if they are the admin of a business page, then more than likely they are going to be doing Facebook advertising. And so that's how I get people into my small business workshop, where I show people how to do a Facebook ad from start to finish. And then of course I do them here in Phoenix. And so I localize that audience. You need to figure out the same, what type of audience is going to love your event, and what type of popular event or what kind of popular traits of that event can you promote? Because make sure that whenever you are posting that video or photo, if you prefer, that you are creating that experience for them and making sure that the right audience that you're polling is the same audience that's going to be able to connect with that experience that you're trying to create, okay? So I know we went through this. I'm gonna wrap up one more time. If you want the cheat sheet, again, comment below with your favorite Halloween movie. I will get that cheat sheet to you. And I'm going to go over this one more time. So basically you want to start with a teaser video. Then we are in the ad copy of the teaser video. We are going to write down the highlights. Again, what type of experience can you compare your event to maybe something that is a little bit more popular? Or is there certain, like, you know, if it's a quilting convention or something like that, I mean, obviously you are going to target people who are known quilters, you know, and you're going to describe that in the description. And then you're going to give them, it's super important that you give them some type of early bird RSVP offer, because you want people to comment. You want that relevance score in the Facebook ads to keep going up. Then after 2 weeks, 2 to 4 weeks, you're going to start sending people to that event sign up, right? Because people have already engaged. You're going to make a custom audience of people who have engaged with this video, that have watched it more than 50%, who have watched it more than 75%, who have watched it more than 95%. You're going to send all of those people to this Facebook event, or an Eventbrite event, or even a meetup, a local meetup. Like I said, one of my clients, she wants me to promote her local meetup, and so that's what we're doing. And so, but we're pulling a custom audience of people who have been engaging with her videos. And what we're also going to do is create a lookalike audience of people who have been watching the videos, right? Because when you create a lookalike audience, what Facebook does is it finds another audience of people who meet the same criteria and the same characteristics of people who have watched your video. So your lookalike audience is more than likely going to like that video too. So I have to hop on a call here real quick with one of my students, but let me check the comments to make sure that none of you guys have questions. If you guys have questions, right now is the time to get them in. Hey, good morning, Curry. Happy Halloween. Sheila Hall, the Great Pumpkin. That's a great one. Sarah, the Great Pumpkin. I love it. Love it. Look at all the pumpkins. Curry Russell's Ernest Saves Halloween. Oh my God. I need to go back and watch that. Maybe that's going to be tonight. My wife and I are actually going on a ghost tour. Do you guys have any Halloween plans tonight? My wife and I are going to the Orpheum Theater tonight on a ghost tour, because supposedly our Orpheum Theater here in Phoenix is haunted. Would you guys go into a haunted place? I have always, you know, I grew up in South Louisiana, and so we have the Myrtles Plantation, which is one of the most haunted places in America. And when I was like probably about 14 or 15, I got some pretty gnarly, scary photos in there that I have like still on photo. So anyway, I hope that you guys found this lesson very helpful. If you're a local business owner and you want to go more in depth of how to create this content, if you want to go more in depth on how to create ads that are going to attract your ideal audience, and you want to learn how to do it on a budget, because honestly, guys, and this is one of the things that I was explaining to a small business owner last night who was in my inbox. When you're a small business owner, a lot of small business owners don't need fancy Facebook advertising. A lot of small business owners, they just need a regular brand awareness campaign and a simple lead generation campaign. There's nothing complicated about any of those things. You could easily do this yourself. And I'm going to tell you this, guys, if you're a small business owner and you are paying a social media manager, but you're not running ads, you are absolutely wasting your money. And I am not going out on a limb to say that. I am being 100% honest with you. If you are doing social media and you are only trying to get organic traffic on Facebook, and you're paying someone to get organic traffic on Facebook, you are wasting your money, okay? So if you want to get relevant traffic into your business, you can utilize Facebook advertising. Facebook is not out to take your money. Facebook wants to give users the best experience possible. And so if you follow every single one of these tactics that I'm giving you, all of these tactics that I do, I discuss with my Facebook rep. Okay, this is nothing that I'm, coming up with out of the blue. I am not some, as much as, people tend to think I'm not this like super Facebook ad genius. What I'm smart about is working with someone who's one step ahead of me. And so I have a Facebook rep that helps me put together simple strategies like this because, one of my main clients, they work in nonprofit, and so they don't have a big budget. And so a lot of mom and pop shops that I work with, they don't have a big budget. And so that's why I enjoy coming on Facebook and sharing all of my cheap budget, friendly Facebook advertisement campaigns with you guys, because I know that you guys don't have that big budget. So if you want to learn all of the strategies that I'm using with my clients, all of the strategies that I'm learning from my Facebook rep, how to create good, relevant content that's going to do the selling for you, how to create value for your audience. So many people don't know how to create that value, right? Yesterday, I gave you guys the assignment. Go back 7 days. If you are not making sales in your business, go back 7 days and look at, did I provide value that's going to change the life of my ideal audience? And if the answer is no, guys, then you are struggling with creating value. So I have a 6-week program that is kicking off on November 5th. We're starting on Monday, and I'm only taking 10 people. I've got a couple of spots left. I'm keeping this group very small, very intimate. It is in beta, so of course it is at a ridiculously low price. So if you guys want in to work one-on-one, with me, within a group, we're gonna have master classes. When you leave my 6-week program, you're gonna have in hand a strategy, not only for Facebook advertising, but you're gonna have a content strategy that's going to attract more people to your business. So you're not gonna get on Facebook every single day not knowing what to do. There's daily assignments. I'm walking you guys through absolutely everything that I'm teaching all of my students. So if you guys want in on that, let me know. I've got a couple of spots left. But anyway, if you guys want the cheat sheet for today's lesson, let me know your favorite Halloween movie, and I will see you guys maybe a little later for Wine Over Facebook Ads. But like I said, it is Halloween, and so I am out going, not trick-or-treating, but I'm gonna go drink some wine instead of whine about Facebook ads. But anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow.